this past weekend, I had 3 live streams, bro. 3 live streams to kick off this Washington Wizards Mygm 2.0 series, because a lot of people in the YouTube community don't rock with Mygm like that, but you guys know I'm here with it. You guys know I'm still pumping out that Mygm content for you guys and making the most out of what 2K gave us this year and have given us for the past few years. And it was lit. It was totally lit. So before we get into things, I gotta say a huge thank you, or give a huge thank you, I should say, to everybody that came out to the live stream chat. Well, to the live stream in general, not just the live stream chat, but everybody that commented in the live stream chat, everybody that went back to the live stream and actually commented on it, left a like, or was rocking out with me while I was live. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much, because you could have been spending your time doing something else. You could have been playing 2K yourself, or doing whatever else you want to do with your life instead of watching PS Compulsion live. But ladies and gentlemen, as I said, thank you, thank you, thank you. You are loved, you are appreciated, and you are the real MVP. But as mentioned, those first 3 episodes was live streamed. So for this episode, well, the beginning of the episode, I gotta hit you guys with a little bit of a recap before I do what I want to do, which is simulating an entire season once again, which is going to take me forever. If you watch the live stream, you would know exactly what I'm talking about. But I'm rambling at this point. Before I get into things, what's up, ladies and gentlemen? This is the Prince YouTube PS Compulsion signing in here, aka Prince Anthony. And oh yeah, one more thing before we get into things. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't. Like, a lot of new people pulled up to the live stream and was asking me questions about Mygm this year. Don't worry, I am going to have a full in-depth video coming very, very soon, discussing Mygm and my league and everything this mode has to offer this year for you guys. But anyways, let's get into this rebuild, bro. This is the roster that we rocking with right now on this series. And to be honest, we have a lot of players that we're probably not going to keep around. Look, my son Pop, he's a custom 2K player. Same thing with Dwayne Hendricks. But they're pretty decent custom rookies from the custom 2K draft class. I'm going to get into that a little bit later in terms of the draft class. But this roster is actually looking pretty decent, bro. We're keeping Bradley Beal. We're rocking with him throughout the entire rebuild. And we also got some good pieces like Jared Allen, Brandon Clark. So we have a pretty decent roster. These were the moves that we made last offseason in the live stream. We signed a lot of players to 1-year deals, except for my son Josh Hart, of course. But we brought in a lot of players on 1-year deals. We're trying to maintain that financial flexibility and see what we could do this offseason, because this offseason is definitely going to be lit for sure. That's why I want to simulate all the way to the end, because this team isn't going to do anything. This is just a transitional team as we get ready to go to the offseason. But in the last live stream, on the last episode, I traded Troy Brown because he wasn't going to re-sign with us and he didn't want to re-sign with us, for Jake Lehman. I don't care about him, but that expiring contract is lit, and also a future first rounder from the Minnesota Timberwolves. Then I flipped that pick that we got from the Minnesota Timberwolves to a pick from the Atlanta Hawks, because in my opinion, I feel like that pick would be a lot more valuable, a pick from Atlanta rather than the Minnesota Timberwolves. I do not see the Hawks improving that much, unless they could get some good free agents. Who knows? And our staff is lit. Look, the trainer and head scout fired. My son Kuba got a fresh new haircut for 2K21. My CFO and assistant GM isn't the best, but my assistant coach is Dana. He has some good stats. And my head coach, we are rocking with Jason Kidd, bro. I really love player coaches, and in my opinion, I feel like Jason Kidd, he should get his due, bro. He needs a head coaching job, and he needs that opportunity to succeed, and his stats are pretty lit, so we're definitely gonna rock out with him. I gotta show this to you guys. So look at this. This Chicago Bulls roster, it looks pretty decent, right? Now we get to the top of the roster, and look at who the Chicago Bulls have. This team is going to be beasting in the Eastern Conference. Kawhi Leonard, welcome him to the Eastern Conference. He signed with the Chicago Bulls during the live stream in the last episode, bro. That was insane. So now the Bulls got Kawhi, Zach LaVine, Wendell Carter Jr., Kobe White, Dennis That's a pretty good team that they have over there. I cannot lie at all. If I show y'all the Bulls, I gotta show y'all the Clippers too. So the Clippers, look at their roster. It's not looking too good, right? We get to the top of the roster now. They got Michael Porter Jr. and Anthony Davis. So Anthony Davis left the Lakers to go to the Los Angeles Clippers. And Paul George left the Clippers as well. Spurs looking kind of good. Fred VanVleet signed with them during the offseason. They still got DeJounte Murray, LaMarcus Aldridge, and then Paul George went to San Antonio. But what about DeMar DeRozan? Ladies and gentlemen, he went back to the Toronto Raptors. Last free agency was wild. That's what I'm telling you guys. Go back and watch the live stream because it was insane. Free agency was insane, and I feel like the upcoming free agency is gonna be even more lit, bro. And I know you guys are probably wondering about the Lakers. So looking through the Lakers roster, it don't really look that good. But once you get to the top of the roster, bro, during the offseason, during free agency, in the last live stream, in the last EP, Giannis Antetokounmpo signed with the Lakers. So the Lakers are gonna be beasting in the Western Conference, bro. They really are gonna be beasting. They got LeBron and Giannis. The rest of the team is type trash, but LeBron and Giannis that's crazy. So you already saw how the roster is looking, but look at the cap space that we're going to have going into next offseason. We're going to have $47 million in free cap space because we have a bunch of transitional players that we have on 1-year deals. 1-year deals for most of the players. Bradley Beal is making $46 million next season. Thank God that's going to be the last time he's making that much. If we do resign him, which I obviously want to do, I'm going to resign him for way less than that. But anyways, ladies and gentlemen, we are 0-5 for the NBA season so far. And I'm going to spend the entire simulation chit-chatting with my entire staff. I want to get everything in the menu unlocked because in this year's Mygm, you have to basically do the same thing as 2K20. Get their trust and morale all the way up to unlock everything. I'm also going to be chit-chatting with most of my players as well to try to get their trust and morale up as well. And that's going to take me all season because you guys know how the Mygm grind goes. You can't just simulate to the end of the season. So I don't know how long this is going to take, but if you guys watch one of the live streams over the weekend, it took me forever to get through the season when simulating, so I might have to take my face cam off and just, oh man, I don't know how long this is gonna take me.
2 hours later.
I'm actually pretty hyped. Right now I'm tired because I literally spent 2 hours simulating past the entire season because I've been chit-chatting with everybody every day to try to get their trust and morale up. And ladies and gentlemen, that is a hidden gem as to how to make your team better when playing Mygm. So let's go through the staff. I got everybody's trust and morale above a 90, and everybody right now, they're happy. Perfect, right? Perfect. When the staff is doing good, then the players start to do well as well. Like, they start to do good also. So it's a trickle-down effect, as you guys could see from the staff. Everybody's trust and morale is up to 100. Let me go through the roster. So everybody's stats are on the increase because I've been chit-chatting with my players as well. Bradley Beal, his overall status is an excellent, and I've been doing that with everybody on my squad just to try to get their overall status up. A lot of their trust was like below 25. And I did not want that at all. And that definitely affects the team chemistry as well. So literally chit-chatting with your entire squad, your entire organization, the staff, the players, that's going to help your team become a good team. And it's obviously worked because we have a positive record, bro. Look at this. 47 wins. All because of chit-chatting. Look, this is beautiful. And I got Bradley Beal's trust and morale almost all the way up. His overall status was like uneasy or horrible or something because his mood and his trust was, I think, at like 15 or 10. That is horrible right there. So last game of the season against the Chicago Bulls. I'm ending the week, ending the rest of the season. We took an L to Kawhi Leonard and the Chicago Bulls. But ladies and gentlemen, we had a successful season. 47 W's. MVP goes to Luka. Basically, he almost averaged a triple-double. Of course he would have won the MVP. Let's see. Rookie of the Year, Junior Nash. Custom 2K draft class because for some reason, there's a weird glitch where we can't, like, change or download custom roster. Not custom rosters, custom draft class. What am I talking about? Defensive Player of the Year, Giannis Antetokounmpo. 26 points, 15 rebounds. Sheesh, okay. Giannis beasting with the Los Angeles Lakers. Harry Giles improved. So it seems as though nobody on our squad won an award. Nope. That sucks. Okay, so we're the 5th seed facing off against the Atlanta Hawks, who is the 4th seed. But I'm looking through the Western Conference. I don't see the Lakers. So Giannis and LeBron together could not make it into the postseason. Let's go through the standings. Playoff stats. Wait, what am I doing? League standings. Here we go. So let's go down. Western Conference. The Lakers did not make the playoffs. That is horrible. Blazers didn't make it as well. Same thing for the Denver Nuggets. But how did they not make the postseason with LeBron James and Giannis Antetokounmpo? This is one reason why I don't like to overpay for like these superstars unless I already have them on my squad and like my team is set. Because the rest of the team, they basically had to sacrifice the rest of their squad because Giannis is on a max, LeBron is on a max. And what about the rest of the team? The rest of the team is trash, bro. Pure trash. That's really sad. Yo, that's crazy. The Bulls didn't make the playoffs either. Dennis Schroeder, Zach LaVine, Kawhi Leonard, Thaddeus Young. They got Kobe White coming off the bench. That's crazy. Kawhi could not lead the Bulls in the Eastern Conference to a playoff berth. They got Rudy, Wendell Carter. Oh, he's all the way at the end of the roster, so he's probably injured. So our rookie played pretty well. He's an 80 overall now. He averaged 9 points and 7 rebounds per game. That's pretty lit. Kyle Kuzma, 8 points. Josh Hart, only 6. I expected Josh Hart to average a little bit more there. But our other rookie, Pav, he averaged 10 points. Not enough assists, bro. You're a point guard. You got to get a little bit more assists than that. I understand he's a scoring point guard, but whatever. The rest of the team played pretty okay. Jared Allen really surprised me. 9 rebounds, 17 points per game. Bradley Beal, our leading scorer, with 20. We kind of expected that. So our roster was good enough to lead us to the postseason, which is pretty lit. I wish we kind of tanked so we would have got a higher draft pick, although this year is another custom 2K draft class, but we'll get to that when we get to the actual offseason or whatever. But the team actually played well this season. I can't complain. We should be able to beat the Hawks in 6, maybe. Let's end the week. We got 2 playoff games this week against ATL, and we lost both of them. We're down 0-2. Okay, let's hope this week goes better. We got 4 games, so we won the next game. Okay, we tied the series at 2. Hawks got a 3-2 lead. Oh, pretty good week. We're going to a game 7. Game 7 in the first round against the Atlanta Hawks. Are we going to win this series? Are we going to move on to the second round? Let's end the day. Oh, wait, that wasn't the day. Let me end the day again, and we got eliminated. Okay, so we lost in the first round, but the series went 7 games, and I gotta say, I'm proud of the team. Who's gonna be NBA champs? Simulating. What? The New Orleans Pelicans won the championship. Zion, 91 overall, finals MVP, averaging 22 points per game. That's crazy, but they beat the Celtics in the NBA finals in 7 games. No way. My son Brandon Ingram, 42 points. That's who we're targeting this free agency. I don't care if he just won a championship with the Pelicans. Listen, my son Kawhi got traded to the Raptors, won a chip with them, and then left and went to the team he wanted to go to. So, listen, we're still getting Brandon Ingram this offseason. I'm putting all our cards on the table for him. I mean, might as well skip this. Okay, so the Knicks won the lottery again. I think in the last live stream, last offseason, the Knicks had the #1 pick as well, but we got the 21st overall pick, so we're at number 21. And ladies and gentlemen, you guys know how I feel about picks that aren't top 10. I don't want it, and it's a custom draft class anyway, so I'm trading that pick. So before we get into the draft, you can have a custom draft class, but for some reason, in the last live stream, it wasn't able to download because for some reason, it's a glitch on 2K right now. They're gonna have to update it and drop a patch where we could actually download stuff from like the community creations or whatever you guys want to call it. But for right now, nothing could be downloaded. So we're rocking this offseason again with a custom 2K draft class. And these custom players, they look pretty decent, but again, we don't want them. Well, I can't say we don't want them. We got some of them, but yeah, this year I don't have a high draft pick, so it makes no sense getting one of these custom players. I'm just gonna trade it. But hopefully next offseason, or by next offseason, or by the end of this offseason, what am I talking about? By the end of this offseason, hopefully 2K fixes that glitch so I'm able to download the custom draft class. Pretty decent trade. We're giving up our 21st overall pick to the Indiana Pacers for a future first rounder from them. That's the best deal that I saw for this pick, so I'm just gonna take it. Do we have any player with options? Oh, Brandon Clark, 83 overall. Now, of course, I'm picking up the team option on his contract. I'll be a fool not to do so. He's definitely staying on our squad, and I'm definitely keeping him. Definitely. I do not want to see that. I'll let it be a surprise for free agency. Qualifying offers. Yeah, I'll offer it to Kadeem Allen. Why not? We need a third string point guard. This may not be a smart thing to do, but I need as much cap space as possible going into free agency because right now, there's a lot of cap holes. and we need to get rid of him. So everybody on my squad, Jared Allen, Kyle Kuzma, everybody got rid of their cap holds, and let's go to the free agency moratorium period. There's a lot of free agents, bro, and we have $42 million in cap space. They got Trey Young. Is he unrestricted? Okay, he's restricted. It's a good amount of free agents. A good amount of free agents, but you guys know exactly who we want. Brandon Ingram, bro. We have to get him.
1 hour later.
I'm hyped we got Brandon Ingram to agree to a 4-year max deal. We're definitely signing him, but we're not able to get De'Aaron Fox. And one thing that I really wanted was a better point guard, bro. But it will take us over the salary cap limit. That really, really sucks. And also Jared Allen as well. I can't even bring him back. That really sucks. So we gotta sacrifice some of our good players like Jared Allen to bring Brandon Ingram on board. But in my opinion, I feel like it's gonna be worth it. It's definitely gonna be worth it. Jared Allen, you are going to be missed on the squad, bro. Ah, man. So we got Brandon Ingram, and we couldn't get Jared Allen, but we got Kyle Kuzma back on a 2-year deal. So Ingram, Kuzma, we got I was going to get Patrick Beverly, but I decided not to. Kem Burge, we're bringing him in. I was trying to get Mitchell Robinson, but it would take us over the salary cap limit. Monte Morris. Actually, we had enough cap space to sign. I didn't think we would have had enough room. I tried to sign Marvin Bagley. Willie Cauley-Stein is going to be our backup center because we need a backup center. And the rest of the squad, we're going to have to get the rest of the team filled out because we're over the cap now. End of the free agency moratorium period. We're over the cap. And we're going to have to figure out what we're doing with the rest of the roster. But we got our duo, Brandon Ingram and my son Bradley Beal. Although Bradley Beal is getting older, it does not matter. That is still going to be a dynamic duo until Bradley Beal is like at least 32, 33 years old. Even then, he'd probably still be balling. I was going to sign Sterling Brown, but I'm going to pass on that for a second because I think I think we just hit the lottery. Well, yeah, I think we hit the lottery. This is going to be a good pickup. Not this pickup I'm talking about. We got Al-Farouq Aminu. We're going to bring him on the squad. But if this dude accepts the contract offer, the dude that I'm talking about, we are going to be lit. Day 3 of free agency. Nobody else signed. Still day 3 for some reason. But it worked. Ladies and gentlemen, we are going to be lit. So we bringing in Brandon Ingram. And then his backup is going to be Kelly Oubre Jr. I totally forgot we have him. We could sign him under the luxury tax. Not the luxury tax, the luxury cap, or whatever you call it. But we are able to bring him in on a 1-year, $13 million deal. That is extremely lit right there. 80 overall, coming off the bench. Him and Josh Hart coming off the bench. That's going to be fire, bro. And Shaquille Harrison, excellent, excellent defender. Excellent. We definitely needed him on the squad as well. We always need a 3rd string point guard, so that's why I decided to bring Kadeem Allen back on a 2-year deal. You always need a 3rd stringer, bro, just in case somebody gets injured. Let's go down to player progression and looking at our roster. Brandon Ingram regressed. He just won a championship and he regressed. Get out of here with that. Bradley Beal, I kind of understand he's getting older. He's 29 years old, but Brandon Ingram should not be regressing. But, yeah, I put the player progression to a 45 and the regression to a 55, so that probably played a part. But our rookies increased. Dwayne Hendricks and my son Pav, their overalls are going up. That's beastly. Look at that. Those 2 custom players that we got from the custom 2K draft class, they're lit, especially that Dwayne Hendricks dude. But looking through the rest of the player progression and the rest of our roster, it's looking good. We have a lot of good pieces on this squad, and I think we're going to be fine. I really think we are going to be fine, especially next season. We should make it. I predict we're going to make it to the 2nd round with this team. We should be able to make it to the 2nd round. But I'm hyped, though. I'm hyped. Although we didn't bring back Jared Allen, Dwayne Hendricks, going to get a chance to be a starter. They said that his ceiling, during the live stream that I had, they said that his ceiling, when we were drafting him, his ceiling is the Kemba Mutombo, and he is a beast on the defensive end. A beast. And that guy, Pav, the other rookie, our point guard, his ceiling is Steve Nash. So we got 2 good custom rookies. Although we had to sacrifice a few players, I feel like we really did good this offseason. We got Brandon Ingram. He is an NBA champion. He's going to bring that championship pedigree to our squad. And teaming him up with Bradley Beal, giving Bradley Beal another co-star. And then we have the custom rookie at the point guard position that's balling out. I'm keeping him. Dwayne Hendricks, a custom player that we drafted with the 7th pick last offseason. custom 2K player, Dwayne Hendricks. That dude is a beast. Like I said, his ceiling is the Kemba Mutombo. The dude blocking shots, defense is amazing, could rebound the ball. I feel like our team is good, bro. Our team is definitely good. But ladies and gentlemen, leave a comment in the comment section below. Tell me what you think about this squad. Also, leave me a like because we're about to go crazy. I am finally going to be able to get into some more gameplay. And next season, I'm going to be playing a lot of the games, in all honesty, because next season I feel like we have what it takes to compete. When I get to the postseason, I might play a game here or there, or probably a game in the postseason, but I don't know. I still feel like this team is not where it needs to be in terms of winning an NBA championship, and I feel like next offseason we might be able to bring somebody else in, because although we signed Brandon Ingram to that max, we still have to re-sign Bradley Beal. So Bradley Beal, we still got to offer him that contract extension. Right now he's making $46 million and Brandon Ingram is making $28 per year. And Bradley Beal in the last year his deal $46 million. That's why the cap space we had right now, the cap space we had during the offseason, we couldn't bring in Jared Allen. I really wish Bradley Beal wasn't making that much. We would have been able to bring him back, Jared Allen. But everything happens for a reason. This roster is still looking lit. But as I said, I'm rambling at this point. I will see you guys in the next episode. Leave a comment in the comment section below. Tell me what you guys think of the roster. Next episode, we are getting into some gameplay. You are going to see this team in action. You guys know I love playing games on Mygm, seeing how our roster is looking, developing storylines as well. It's gonna be lit. Also, click on the playlist on the screen, check out some of my other content. My content is lit, my content is fire. I will see you guys in the next episode. This is the Prince of YouTube, signing out.